Okay, so I'm doing another quiz. And so my nanny has it set up. We done one yesterday, and so we done one yesterday, and so if you're wondering why we're laughing, it's because Papa just farted.
There you go with your farts again.
Yes. So,
And if you ain't seen part one, you need to go back and watch part one so you can hear the questions.
Yeah, you need to hear these questions.
That what we're referring to.
If you do not like DNA questions, well, then you probably don't want to go watch the other one because it was 17 minutes. That's probably going to take, well, honestly, I don't even know if it's uploaded yet. It's probably not uploaded yet because it's been 2 days, so. But I'm going to be playing with my doll and straightening her hair because as you can see, it looks it's really bad. So, we're going to have to fix that. So, my nanny's going to go ahead and start asking questions. And I'm just going to be playing with my doll and answering questions. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification and give this huge thumbs up. And so yeah, let's get started.
Okay. Your first question. What question should I never ask you?
If I've drowned before.
Have you done what?
If I drowned before.
Okay. Why should I never ask you that?
Because I'm still alive.
Okay. Sarcasm, huh?
Yeah.
How do you treat people who annoy you for no reason at all?
I will annoy them.
How do you know if you're annoying them?
I'd be like, Major, come play with me. Major, come play with me. Like over and over and over and over again. I'm like, Easter, come play with me.
That sounds familiar. If you wrote a book, what would its title be?
Bees in the House.
Bees in the House. Would that be like the version of birds, where the birds are attacking people? Would it be a version of birds? Would it be just bunches of bees?
Yeah.
You know they got a version of a movie like that. It's called Killer Bees.
Okay, next question.
If you had to leave home because of an emergency, what 3 things would you take with you during emergency? You only have time to get 3 things.
A bed.
Wow. A bed. Yeah, okay.
My house.
You're leaving the house because of an emergency. What would you grab and take with you?
My purse, my phone, and food.
Okay.
Wait, like what age?
What age are you?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess you could pick what age you'd be.
Well, then I'll be a grown-up and I'll grab my purse.
Okay.
Because everyone has to grab their
Look, God forbid if you have a baby. Grab my purse, my phone, and some food. I'll get the baby later.
You know,
That's bad.
I'll get the baby first.
But if you're not got children and you're not married, then I guess yeah, grab the food, the purse, and the phone, or just leave the phone and you get all the food you can get, and some clothes.
Just depends where you're going.
I don't know. It's an emergency. Where are you going in an emergency? You can go to a lot of different places.
To the emergency office?
Depends on what the emergency is.
Papa, can I have my water bottle for the baby? Yeah. I'm going to use it for her.
Okay. What makes you sing?
died because he's the one who
That's a good answer. Okay, what makes you dance?
Damn. Nobody.
What makes you dance?
Nobody makes me dance.
I ain't saying a body. What makes you dance or want to dance?
Music.
Okay, so when you're singing, because God gets you singing, then you want to start dancing. Okay. Okay, it goes together then, music and dancing. Have you ever danced without music?
Yes.
Good.
No.
What would you wish for if a genie gave you 3 wishes?
To get a house.
Nice one.
And get 1,000,000 of these.
Okay, it's 2.
And
And then if you don't say correctly, you might end up with like a box full of the word these. 1,000,000 of them. There's these.
and I want 1,000 more genie wishes. Okay, get it.
Okay. Well, normally that's against the rule, or they'll tell you that it is.
Well, I don't care. Then I just say you have to get it.
Okay. What is the meaning of life?
The meaning? What is the meaning?
What is the meaning of life?
Like, what is meaning?
What is the meaning?
Like, what is the, like, what is meaning?
Why?
Like, why is the earth here?
Why is life? Why do we live? What's the meaning for life?
Because God made us, and I guess He wanted people, and I guess, I don't, God wanted to make us, so He made us.
That's all that needs to be said, isn't there?
Yep.
That's a good answer. Okay, if you suddenly had the means to go back in time, what would you do?
Go back in time?
Yeah, travel.
What do you mean go?
Travel in the past. You know, time travel. What would you do?
Probably buy all the poles I can and then connect them all together and make a big pole.
And then bring it to the future with you?
Yeah.
Okay, why? Because it's cheaper back in the past?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, what do you want to invent?
Invent. I want to invent anything.
Yeah, you're going to be the inventor. What are you going to invent? What would you like to invent?
What you make?
Yeah, create. Nobody else has made before.
Hell, if you did something to do that, hell, you invent something now and you're done there. Don't make no sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Probably invent, like, make water bottles into bowls and candies and, like, oh yeah, I would make bowls into candies. I don't think nobody's done that yet.
I would invent the anti-Christ.
Yeah, the Antichrist.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hey,
he's
that's
against the Antichrist.
Right.
Okay.
One that would stop the Antichrist.
Well, if I had to invent something right now, I think I would create an invention machine that would give you ideas for inventions that needs to be or that would be useful or helpful, because I don't have no good ideas.
Okay, next question. It's been 9 minutes.
Okay.
Well, it's kind of tight.
If you could rid the world of one thing, what would it be?
What is rude?
Get rid of it. Make it gone. Just make it... Get rid of it. I know what I would. I know the first thing I'd get rid of.
The devil.
That's exactly my answer. I'd get rid of Satan.
And then you'd have fun your whole life.
Everything else, and everything that follows with him, you know. The whole thing, everything to do with Satan, I'd get rid of.
Can you burn the devil?
Well, I'm sure he can burn, but he won't burn. He'll burn eternally one day.
Okay, your turn.
That's why hell was made.
Okay.
Hell wasn't made for us.
Okay, ask.
Ask a question. I'm asking questions and we're conversating. That's what makes a question so interesting. If you could meet anyone from history, who would it be and why? Anybody that ever lived in history.
Is history like back in the old days?
Yeah, history back when
Like
somebody
back
that
then.
lived and doesn't live now, a history. Or somebody that did live and died and still lives. you know what I mean. Who would you, now I'm not persuading you, but like history. People you've learned about, there's history, people that don't live no
The
more.
past.
In the past that you would like to meet. Who would you go visit? Or who would you,
You and Papa.
Yeah, but we're here now. I'm saying somebody that ain't living no more. That's
I
in the
don't know
past.
people. I'm a kid. I'm not like.
But you go to school and you learn about things, in history. And,
I guess.
and then you got
I
books
guess our
about
old
people
president did.
that are in history and stories and stuff
I guess I'll-
that's true. People
Yes,
that you
sure, man.
admire.
I guess I'll just go. I guess I'll just go to the back to our old president. I guess.
Just go back and meet Jesus.
Yeah.
David and Goliath, David the one that slew Goliath, or Daniel in the lion's den, or Peter who walked on water with Jesus, or, all the, is there a story in the Bible that you really, really like, a certain person, or a story about a certain
When
person?
Jesus walked on the water, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, Jesus is still alive, but you could, I'm saying go back and walk with him when he was
Yeah, that's what I'm
in
saying.
human form. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? And watch him heal the leper and heal the blind and break the bread, 2 loaves of bread and 2 little fish, and feed over 5,000 people. And then after they all ate and got full, they took him 2 fish and 2 loaves of bread and filled up 12 baskets full of them. And, he multiplied the food with just, something like that. That'd be interesting to see. What do you think?
That's kind of cool.
If someone suddenly gave you a lot of money, how would you spend it? Slime and glue.
Yes, I'm good.
She would have no room to live. She would have so many bats and glue. Okay. Well, how many minutes are we in?
13.
Okay. What item would you grab first if your house was on fire?
They all be burnt.
If your house was on fire, not all the way burnt, it was started to burn, you have to grab one thing and then run out. What would that one thing be?
My phone that's completely charged. That way I can call 911.
There you go. Okay, if you had to give all your toys away, who would you give them to?
Me.
Okay. So you're gonna pack
Actually, Wayne.
so you're gonna pack all your toys up, and then you're gonna give them to yourself.
But seriously though, if I had to give them to somebody, I'd probably give them to Wayne. Because
Your
all my
cousin.
toys are like kind of. But
Your cousin. Your pretty little cousin. Okay. Why do you wake up in the morning?
I want to be dead. I got that like that.
You don't have to. Why do you wake up in the morning? Why does anyone wake up? Or should I say, how do they wake up?
Because they wake up.
And they just wake up, but there ain't no reason for waking up.
No. You just go to sleep, and when you wait on walk. I said when you want it. Well, when you want to wake up, you just wake up. When you sleep. No, it's no reason.
There's no reason to wake up.
There is.
Okay. You want to leave it at that, or do you have any other thoughts on that question? No? You good?
Yeah, we'll leave it on that.
And we'll come back to some of these questions at a later time and re-ask you again and see if the answer
What's the
changes.
next question?
The next question? Well, the next question is, why do you ask so many questions?
Is it really?
Yes,
Let me see.
I'm giving it to you.
Let me see.
It ain't on the list, but it's a question. That's what I want to ask you.
I'm a kid.
Why do you ask questions?
I'm a kid.
You're a kid. Well, grown-ups ask questions, so why do they ask questions?
Because they're grown-ups.
Okay. Why does anyone ask a question? Why is the reason? What is the reason for a question? Why do people ask questions?
Because they're bored.
Because they're bored. Why do you ask a question?
Because I want to talk.
No.
No, you don't know that.
Well, it might be you just want to, I'm going to get somebody's attention, so I'm going to start asking questions. Or is it because you something?
You don't know the answer to the question.
Yeah.
Why
You
you
ask questions because you want to know something.
Why are you asking me questions?
Because I want to see how good you are about answering questions, and why they're asked, and why do you ask a question? What's the whole point of asking a question?
Because you want to talk and you want to have fun.
Because you want to learn something. You want to know something. You want to understand something. You want more knowledge about something. And do you want that answer
Right question.
I want more
to
knowledge
be
from my teacher.
truthful, or do you
You
want
know
it
what
to
the
be
right,
lying?
the right question is?
What is the right question?
Yeah, that's what the right question is.
It's what question?
What is the right question to ask?
The right question.
Yeah, what is the right question? The right question is the right question. And yet it's a question, but it's an answer all in one. Confusing? We're confusing you yet?
You see,
Okay, what starts the sentence? What words do you use to ask questions? What words do you use to start off a question sentence? What, who,
Bye.
why, where?